Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Now the starting group for the visitors. Young is out there with Irving. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And there's Jared Allen. And it's LeBron in at the 3. And it's Butler missing. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
A nice shot by Young.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Young against Simmons. Into the lane. Allen with the rebound. James looking it over. Outside Irving. And the rejection by Towns.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good shot blocker, both on ball and as a help defender.
Simmons against Young, and it's Simmons penetrating. And that one drops.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Flames. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Flames. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Irving after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Booker against Irving. Over Booker. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Nails the baby hook. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Keep giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Yep, that one goes. Towns has got 6.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Back to Young. Pass to Siakam. Feeds it to James to end the run. And the layup is good.
How many times have we talked about LeBron, if he had played football, how dominating he would be. So solid, contact's not going to bother him.
Booker looking around. Jackson with the screen. Out of bounds, it'll be the Flames ball. Jalen Brunson, who's checked in for Booker. .130 left to play in the first. Garland kicks to Bridges. Garland the pass to Beal. Good on the 13-footer.
Beal is a star and a top-shelf scorer, so that jumper is as pure as it gets.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Now Beal, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. The jump hook. The shot, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Garland against Brunson. Unloads from 13. Garland with the bucket.
Garland showing some awareness on the pick and roll, breaking down the defense on the pick and roll action.
Garland against Morant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Turner finds Beal. Turner with it. Brunson covering. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Garland.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
So it's a tie game as we end the first. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Simmons is out there with Towns. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Morant. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. It's his first trip to the line.
Kyrie's such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Taking a look at the Flames. They've got LeBron James. Allen is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Young in at the point guard.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll. With his size and speed, he can be very dangerous in these sets.
James dishes to Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Devin Booker. This is his second trip to the line in this one. Free throw, good, Irving. Both free throws good for Irving. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat. That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Morant. Shots good from Young. Young's got 5 now.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time. Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those two guys swapped teams.
James kicks to Irving. Allen with the screen for Irving. Passes to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Yeah, you saw Allen do a great job of just placing himself in that pick and roll, and he's right where he's supposed to be.
In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoff, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Now, Jimmy's an interesting personality on the team. So between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates, that can be a delicate balance.
Young finds Siakam. Here's Irving. Cans the shot from the wing. Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for the Flames. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Booker with no one around, and it's good assisting on the play with Simmons. Booker's got his second basket of the game. And the Flames call time here.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
1:58 left to play in the first half. Now the pass to Bridges. Turner with a screen on Anunoby. Bridges kicks to Beal. Stolen by Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Morant outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. No good on the second free throw.
And shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Beal with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Anunoby against Bridges. Out to Turner. 6 to shoot. Gets a very good look and converts. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Ja Morant. Bounce pass from Garland. Puts it up from 7, and LeBron James gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Flames lead. Pass to Brunson. Harris outside. Passes it to Anunoby. Out left to the wing. Here's Brunson. No good on the 3. 1 second left. He can't hit that time.
The away team, 25.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on.
You take a look at the visitors.
You look at their bench production, so valuable to have guys that can come in and contribute the way they have.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Now, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Jimmy Butler is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Booker in at the 2. And for the Flames, we've got Allen. Trae Young is out there with Garland. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Irving in at the 3 slot. Yep, that one goes in there. Beal's got the lead up to 6 now for the Flames.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
And Simmons kicks to Towns. Clock at 4. That's a 2 from Butler. No good there. So the Flames will take it the other way.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Beal, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Well, that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Booker, it's good. Booker's got 7 points.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Irving finds Allen. Inside. There's Garland. It's sent back down by Simmons. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Butler. And there's the pass to Towns. Good, and Butler gets the assist. 11 points in the game.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Young against Booker. Allen. And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jackson, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And so Allen will bring it up for the Flames. It's a 5-point game. Makes it off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Towns. Jackson, a screen on Allen. Towns, wide open. Off target with his 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Irving against Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Irving. He's got 8. Over Butler. Irving can't hit.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And Booker kicks to Simmons. Towns down low, covered by Irving. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
And the Flames call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And the rejection by Morant. James against Anunoby. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Beal. That doesn't go either for Beal. Crosses over. He can't get that one to fall. So the Flames will take it the other way. To the paint. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. Great D that time from Beal.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bridges kicks to Garland. Beal gets a wide open look. That doesn't go either for Beal.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. An emphatic LU jam.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass him.
Brunson against Beal. Lets it go from deep. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Flames ahead, leading by 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Jalen Brunson. Ben Simmons is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Harris, and it's Booker in at the 2 spot. From deep, James. It's rebounded by Brunson. James has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Now here's Brunson. Floats one. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Young outside. Kicks it to Allen. Irving surveying the floor. Young in the corner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Young. Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Irving passes to Allen. LeBron against Towns. Shot clock at 5. And LeBron James good for 3. And the Flames lead by 3.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Passes it to Towns. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Outside Irving. Allen with the screen for Irving. To the middle. Towns with the steal. Booker against Irving. The kick out to Towns. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Young. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
Home team.
Butler, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David. Siakam's shot is off.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Harris. Drops in the layup for 2.
They count on Harris to get their offense going. He delivers.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Flames. They lead by 1. Fires from deep. Cranes the three-pointer.
Appreciate the mentality of Kyrie at this point, embracing the moment. He'll take the big shot.
Irving against Booker. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. A nice shot by Booker.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Irving up top, defended by Booker. The three from LeBron, and the three ball is good. LeBron's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
Booker against Irving. Outside Butler. 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
And this team believes in Harris because he wants to be the guy to take on pressure.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Booker against Irving. Allen, a screen on Booker. On its way from Irving for 2. Good!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Booker. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Towns a screen on Irving. Here's Booker. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
At the line for the close,
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
There's a calm to Kyrie's game. That should help him right now. And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Simmons passes to Brunson. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
So the Flames win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates look for me in the fourth.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K.